Hello, and welcome to ScoobyTalks with this Shimon Powell. And we are starting with the very first episode in the entire series of Scooby-Doo, released all the way back in 1969. What a night for a night. And, I gotta say, going back to these older episodes, it's fun. It's really fun. And I know Hanna-Barbera is like the masters of reusing stuff, and Scooby-Doo's no exception. I still think it looks fine. I think the series looks great. Even today. Scooby-Doo just has this, format-wise with Scooby-Doo, it just has this appeal that there's a reason why Scooby-Doo still runs to this day. It just has this format that just works in everything. It's really, it's a great appeal. It's got many, and you can work many ways with this format to where, it's different, but it's still the same. I think I'm making sense here. But let's talk about the episode itself. What a Night for a Night. Basically, the gang is, the professor goes missing from this museum, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, and it turns out that there's a curse. The curse of the knight's armor, which is the Black Knight, comes to life every full moon. Ooh. So the kids, do as a breaking and entering of the museum, and they run into the Black Knight. And, shenanigans ensues, No chase sequence music, that doesn't become a thing yet in the early episodes. A lot of running gags doesn't really appear here other than Velma losing her glasses. That's really the only gag that I know of. Obviously, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy love to eat. That's always been a thing. But no real big running gags here, like zoinks and, no chase sequence music. No, none of that. Not yet. There is a laugh track, though, which, these early episodes has a lot of, not a lot of the laugh track, but I'm just not a fan of the laugh track. Truth be told, it's not the worst thing in the world, but still, it's definitely a little weird in an animated thing when it's played straight. Like, it'd be one thing if they're making fun of the laugh track kind of thing, but nah, it was the thing, Dan. It was. But I'll just have to bear with it. So overall, I really like the Black Knight. Or the episode, these early episodes, they're really nice. But going to the Black Knight himself, he's kind of a big thing. I mean, he is the very first villain in the Scooby-Doo series. And of course, obviously in these Scooby-Doo, or most of the Scooby-Doo shows, the villain's not really a monster. It's just a crime, a villain in disguise trying to get away with their crime, which in this case the crime is making fake paintings and selling them on the black market. Sometimes it's pretty straightforward. So to hide his crime, he's going to dress in knight's armor to scare everybody away, because that works. But going back to the Black Knight, he's the very first villain in the entire series, and he makes cameos later on. But honestly, if you ask me, if it wasn't for the fact that he was the very first villain in the Scooby-Doo franchise, he does his. I'll just say this: he doesn't stick out like the Creeper and other villains we'll see later on. He's just a suit of armor. I mean, he's cool, but it just doesn't stand out, I guess. I mean, like I say, he's significant. He is significant. He's the very first villain. But overall, I like this episode. It's fun. Good old classic Scooby-Doo formula. Don't see all the running gags yet. But yeah, it's and breaking it down. For the first episode in the series, it has established itself well. It says this is how our format is. This is how Scooby-Doo works. We're a gang of people who break crimes too. We did broke into this museum. They solved this crime, but that's okay. We're solving a mystery. So it's okay to break some crimes. You know, these old pesky teens. You gotta love these kids, though. They're wonderful kids. But yeah, good episode. I think it works great as the first episode in the franchise. You know, it established itself well. It's like, hey, this is our formula. This is what you can expect from us, and hey, it's pretty much like this for the first 2 seasons. Because technically, there's a season 3 of Where Are You, or Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Is it Where Are You, Scooby-Doo? What? Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Man, I'm totally professional with this, I swear. So, really just a lot of ramblings for this, but what a night for, overall, what a night for a night. Final thoughts, right here. What a night for a night. Great first episode. The Black Knight itself, very significant, being that the first villain in the series, but overall, he does, in my opinion, he does not stand. Like, there's other iconic monsters in the franchise that's better than the Black Knight. But he's a cool dude. He's cool. And, you know, it really, with these episodes, the mystery's really not grand. It's a fun little thing. Like, we know what's going on, but it's fun to see these people trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, but for real, good first episode. I give it a thumbs up. No, you know what? I know how I'm gonna do this. I give it a Scooby snack. I give every good thing a Scooby snack. That's definitely how I'm gonna do this. You heard it here in the very first episode of this series. As you can tell, I'm still kind of winging it. But this episode gets a Scooby snack from me.